There's a man beating his wife, the woman just lost her life, they call that domestic strife. What has that got to do with me? Babies are buried on the floors in a church behind closed doors. I don't know the bloody cause. What has that got to do with me? I've seen all the documentaries and there's nothing I can do. I have listened to the commentaries. Why should I listen to you? If I'm told to go, I vote. If I need money, I strike. If I'm told not to, then I won't. I want the best deal out of life. The fit cannot go jogging because there's someone out there mugging when they should be spreading loving. Sorry.
It's all right.
I need a drink. I started to dry up.
Action.
There's a man beating his wife, the woman just lost her life, them call that domestic strife. What has that got to do with me? Babies are buried on the floors in a church behind closed doors. I don't know the bloody cause. What has that got to do with me? I've seen all the documentaries and there's nothing I can do. I've listened to the commentaries. Why should I listen to you? If I'm told to go, I vote. If I need money, I strike. If I'm told not to, then I won't. I want the best deal out of life. The fit cannot go jogging because there's someone out there mugging when they should be spreading loving. What has that got to do with me? Me and you must just stand back because they're going to bomb Iraq. It's a surgical attack. What has that got to do with me? I just want to live my life, mate. So just leave me alone. Why should I fight the state when I'm trying to buy my home? I just want to earn my bread, guy, and feed my family. You may starve and you may die, but what has that got to do with me? Poets are dying in Nigeria or forced to leave the area. Multinationals are superior. What has that got to do with me? And in somewhere Stan I've heard that she can't say a word and he must grow a beard. What has that got to do with me? What has that got to do with me? I'm just this guy from Birmingham and all I want to do is live good in the hood. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm just your average football fan. And some foreign teams are very, very good. Why should you worry yourself? You cannot change a single thing. All you got to do is take what you can get. Why should you worry yourself? Try hard and you will die trying. And what can any of us do about Tibet? I see 1 million refugees on 20 million TVs and I think, who the fuck are these? What has that got to do with me? Hurry up, I've got no time. Don't you mess with what is mine. Yes, I've signed the dotted line. What has that got to do with me? Your school has just been closed down and your taxis buying bombs. And although you come from downtown, you don't know where you're coming from. You don't know what you are eating. Your food has a terrible taste and you can be sure that you are drinking some kind of chemical waste. There's a price upon your head, even though you're newlywed. A police just shot you dead. And what has that got to do with me? And down in the police station, they are killing the black nation, but that's normal race relations. What has that got to do with me? What has that got to do with me? What has that got to do with the man upon the corner that is selling guns? So we can kill each other as we rave. Or the cracker who is trying to crack up everyone, taking all your cash as you become a slave. Or the mother in the gutter who is begging bread, with the man dressed in a Gucci heels a cab. All I'm trying to do is praise the Lord, it must be said. And what has that got to do with anything I've had? A baby from Pakistan is making footballs for the man. Or is she an Indian? And what has that got to do with me? And there's no proper propaganda about Malawi or Rwanda. And all this makes me wonder, what has that got to do with me? I used to go on demonstrations. Now my feet can't take the pace. I've tried to be a vegan, but there's egg upon my face. My last stand was the miners' strike. I did the cop patrol, but now it's central heating that I like and I just don't need any coal. Indonesia means more British arms for East Timor, more Western bombs to bomb the poor. And what does that go to do with me? And over in Algeria, they say there's another massacre. Isn't that the part of Africa? And what does that go to do with me? And I don't want to go to an American death row. There's no compassion there, I know. But what does that got to do with me? My gosh! I can see you have been tortured. And your wife has been drawn and quartered, and your children have been slaughtered. But what has that got to do with me?